go. Okay, as always, I'm going to demo our exercises first. We have 5 exercises. We're going to do 3 rounds. That first round being 3 sets, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Second round being 2 sets, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. And then that third round only being 1 set, 40 seconds of work, and 20 seconds of rest. So I will go ahead and demonstrate our 5 exercises. We will be starting on our back, legs extended, hovering off the ground, and then you're going to alternate those leg raises. Just like so, making sure, as always, you're keeping that pelvic tilt, lower back pressed to the ground. If you have a dumbbell or a weight, you can hold your arms extended over your chest as you alternate. Again, making sure to keep those legs as straight as possible, lower back nice and flat. Then our second exercise, we're going to drop those legs on the floor, keeping our arms over our chest. We're just going to do a straight arm and leg sit up. So you're bringing your back completely off the ground, keeping your arms completely straight overhead. Again, you will be holding your dumbbell or weight in your hands if you have that. And then we're going to flip it over. We are going to be doing a side rocket launcher into a spider crunch. So you're in a high plank. You're going to push your hips back, bend your knees, and your toes and knees are going to be turned out to the right. Then you're going to push forward back into that high plank, and then that right knee is coming out to that elbow into that spider crunch. And then you're going to switch sides, turning the knees and toes out to the left, push it back, left knees coming out to the left. So whichever way your toes and knees are turning, when you're back in that high plank, that same leg, whichever direction, that's the leg you're going to be coming out into that spider crunch. And then we're going to turn it back over. Last 2 exercises on our back with our legs bent, feet in the air, hands by your head, or if you have something in your hands, it's just going to be over your head. You're going to come up for a crunch, lifting both your shoulder blades off the ground. Lower back down, and then extend both legs out, and then crunch up again. If you have that weight, you're bringing it over your shins, dropping down, extending out. Again, in that extension, pelvic tilt, lower back is flat to the ground the entire time. Only extend it as low as you can while maintaining that pelvic tilt. And then our final exercise, legs extended, hands by your head. You're gonna sit up and then bring in your knee to opposite elbow. So pretty much like a bicycle, but this time you're lifting your entire back off the ground. If you have that weight, you're holding it in your hands, coming up to a crunch and just twisting out. Again, bringing elbow, opposite knee. Those are our 5 exercises. We will go ahead and get started. Let me just make sure everyone is muted. Perfect. For those of you that joined late, we are starting with alternating leg raises. So we are laying on our back. Everyone go ahead and get in position. Extend those legs out. We're going to keep them hovering off the ground the entire time. Our first round is 3 sets, 20 seconds of rest, or 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Alternating those leg raises starting in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start, keeping those feet just a couple inches off the ground. Again, if you have a weight, feel free to hold it over your chest with your arms extended. Go ahead and rest. Don't get too comfortable because we're back in 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs up one at a time, keeping those legs nice and straight, pressing your lower back into the floor the entire time. Go ahead and rest. 1 more set before our straight leg sit-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Alternate those legs. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. You can drop your feet to the ground. We're going to keep our arms over our chest, sitting up. 3, 2, 1. Sit up all the way. Back's coming completely off the ground, and then you're slowly and in control, lowering back down. Go ahead and rest. 2 more sets, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're sitting up. Five more seconds with this straight arm and leg sit up. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 more set for those of you that just joined. We're starting on our backs, legs extended in 3, 2, 1. Sitting up, keeping our arms extended over our chest, whether you have something in your hands or not. 10 more seconds, our last set, and then we're going to turn it over into those side rocket launchers. Go ahead and rest. Turn it over. Coming into a high plank. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're pushing your hips back, twisting those toes and knees out to the right, and then bringing that right knee out. And then you're switching sides out to the left. Left knee's coming in for that spider crunch. 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. 2 more sets. Knees up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Both the knees and the toes should be twisting out whichever direction. And then whatever direction you're twisting to, that's the leg you're using for that spider crunch. Go ahead and rest. 1 more set till we turn it back over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. More than halfway. Keep it up. Go ahead and turn it over. Legs bent, feet in the air. 3, 2, 1. Crunch it up, lifting your shoulder blades off the ground. Lay on back, and then extend your legs out, keeping that pelvic tilt. Both of your shoulder blades should be coming off the ground into that crunch. Go ahead and rest. Whew. Feet up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunching it up. Laying down. Extend it out. Five seconds left. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 more, and then we're down to our last exercise of this round. In 3, 2, 1. Crunch it up, and then extend it out. If you have a weight, your hands are going over your shins. If you don't have a weight, your hands are just by your head. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Okay, and then extend those legs out, cross body sit-ups. 2, 1. Sitting all the way up, bringing your knee to opposite elbow, or you can be holding that weight in your hands rather than having your hands by your head, still twisting, knee to opposite elbow. Go ahead and rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Your back should be coming off the ground. Go ahead and rest. We have one more set in this first round. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up and then twist your torso, bringing that elbow to that opposite knee. 10 seconds, and then we're starting back with those alternating leg raises. Go ahead and rest. Keep those legs extended, raise them up off the ground. In 3, 2, 1. Kicking that leg straight in the air, alternating legs, keeping that lower back nice and flat. We are now down to 2 sets. This time, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest with each exercise. 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Again, you can hold your arms extended over your chest if you'd like, especially with a weight. Otherwise, we're back in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Keep those legs nice and straight. Back nice and flat. Hover those feet just a couple inches off the ground. Keep your core engaged. Go ahead and rest. Drop your legs down, keep them extended. Bring your arms over your chest. Straight arm sit up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit on up, backs completely off the ground. Doing great. 5 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. One more set till we turn it over into that high plank. Arms over our chest, legs extended. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting up. Halfway. We have 5 more seconds. Go ahead and rest. Let's turn it over. Side rocket launcher into that spider crunch. Twisting those knees and toes in 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back. Come into that high plank. And then bring that knee out to that elbow. Working our obliques. Ten more seconds. Go ahead and rest. We have one more set, and then we're flipping it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push those hips back, bend the knees, turning them out one direction. Making sure as you're back into that high plank, your hands are aligned with your shoulders. Go ahead and turn it over. We have our crunch to our leg extension. Legs bent, feet in the air, shoulder blades coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch it up. Extend those legs out. Go ahead and rest. Another set, then we're down to our last exercise in this second round. Feet coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch it up. Extend those legs out. Resisting that urge to arch your back. Ten more seconds. Go ahead and rest. Extend your legs out. They're on the floor. We're sitting up, doing a cross-body crunch, bringing that knee to opposite elbow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Your back is coming completely off the ground. And then you're doing a nice tight twist of the torso. 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. One more set, and then we are on to our final round. Whew. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit on up. Ten more seconds. Go ahead and rest. Whew. We're coming into those alternating leg raises. Legs are extended, gonna hover off the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate. Bring in one leg straight up. We are into our third and final round. It is only one set, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. And we are already halfway through this set. Final time. We are doing any of these exercises. Go ahead and rest. Drop those feet to the ground. Keep them extended. We are going to bring our hands over our chest and keep them straight the entire time, lifting our entire back off the ground, sitting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up, and then slowly and in control, lowering back down. We're doing great. 15 more seconds, and then we're turning it over into that high plank position. Go ahead and rest. Let's turn it over. High plank, side rocket launcher into that spider crunch. Knees are coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. Push the hips and the knees back. Turn those toes and knees into one direction. And then when you come back into that high plank, whatever direction you turned to, that's the leg you're using to bring out to your elbow into that spider crunch. Less than 20 seconds. Making sure you come back into that high plank. Your shoulders should be right over your hands. Go ahead and rest. Turn it over. Whew, almost there. 2 more sets. Legs bent in the air. Lifting our shoulder blades up for that crunch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Lay back down. Extend the legs out. Don't let that back arch as you extend the legs out. Less than 15 seconds to go. And then we're at our final set. Go ahead and rest. Extend those legs out. Keep them on the ground. One final 40-second set. This crossbody sit up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Last set. Keep working. Bring that knee, opposite elbow. Lift the back all the way off the ground. Go ahead and rest. Whew. That is our workout. Grab some water if you need to. We will go ahead and get started into a little stretch cool down. Let me just grab a quick sip of water. Okay. Whew. We're going to start on our back, arms out to our side. We're going to bring both feet in the air, bend those legs, and then we're going to drop both of our knees down onto the left, making sure you're keeping that right shoulder blade on the ground. We're going to go ahead and turn our head so we're looking over our right shoulder. Making sure you're taking those nice deep inhales through your nose and then exhaling out through your mouth. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, lift your knees off the ground. Bring them over to the right side, and then look over your left shoulder. Three, two, one. Bring it back, center, keeping your legs in the air, bent. Place your hands on your knees. We're gonna do some knee circles. So we're gonna pull those knees close to our chest and then rotate them out as far as you can, and then bringing them forward with your arms completely extended, and then bring it back in to your chest, nice and slowly, really getting that full range of motion, extending and pushing those knees as far as you can. Go ahead, bring it back. We're gonna do one more circle, coming out to the sides, pushing it forward, back into our chest, and then we're gonna reverse it. Push them forward as far as you can, out towards the sides, and then back in towards your chest, pushing them forward, out to the sides, into the chest. One more time, forward, coming out, and then in, and then go ahead, keeping those legs bent, just drop the feet to the ground. We're gonna come into a piriformis stretch. So crossing that right over your left, and then picking that left leg up, holding it into your arms. We're just gonna pull that left knee gently towards your chest until you start to feel it in your right piriformis. Again, should be a nice, easy stretch, no pain. Three, two, one. Lower that left leg down. We're gonna switch sides. Right leg on the floor, left leg crossed over. Pick that right leg up. Pull it towards your chest. In three, two, one. Go ahead, lower it down, uncross your legs, and then we're gonna slowly sit up. So we are going to keep your right leg bent and extend that left leg out towards your side. And then we are going to bring our right arm overhead. You should feel that stretch going down the entire right side of your body. Three, two, one. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Right leg out, left leg in, left arm coming overhead. Stretch is now going down the left side of your body. Three, two, one. Bring it back up center. We're gonna put both your hands outside of your left thigh and press on up so that you come into quadruped position, hands and knees. Placing your right arm and your left arm far in front of you, keeping them extended. Slowly lower your forehead to the ground while keeping your hips in the air. And then press your chest into the floor, feeling that stretch through your upper chest and your shoulders. Keep those arms straight. Three, two, one. Slide your hands back, lift your forehead off the ground. We're gonna come up onto our toes into a downward dog position. And we're going to place both heels flat on the floor, pushing your shoulders back, stretching out both of your calves. And then we're going to slowly walk our hands back to our feet, trying to touch the floor, stretching out your hamstrings. And then in this position, we're going to come down and come straight up with a nice big inhale. In 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, reaching for the sky. And then go ahead, exhale, back down. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale up to the sky, holding that breath. And then exhale, back down. We have one final inhale in 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. And then exhale, back down. That is all I have for class today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Friday, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.